So are you looking to go with your family on an epic California road trip? Well, we've got the road trip itinerary for you. So we just got back from an 8-day, 3,000-mile RV road trip with our friends over at Roadsurfer. And so in this week's video, we're gonna give you our full itinerary, where we went and what did we do on our recent RV trip. Cue the intro and let's get into it.
What's up, YouTube? Trevi from the Adventure Buddies, the modern travel family, bringing you another video filled with tips, tricks, and inspiration to make sure you maximize your next family adventure, like we always do here at the Adventure Buddies.
So if you're new to this channel, welcome. I'm Matt from the Adventure Buddies, and here at the Adventure Buddies, we pride ourselves on sharing unique adventures as well as travel tips. And so we want you to explore the world in different facets, but we also want to make it sure that it's stress-free in doing so. And so while we don't consider ourselves avid campers or even RVers, but we do have a bit of experience just exploring everywhere and anywhere. And so in this video, we're going to give you the full itinerary. So whether you're going on a road trip by your car, you can stay in a hotel, or you can do what we did and actually rent an RV and do it that way. And so if you are considering an RV option, click the link above here for a full review on why we think you should pick Roadsurfer RVs, because this was an incredible experience for our family of 5. So let's get into our full itinerary, starting out of Los Angeles. Now, starting out of Los Angeles, the first stop on your road trip is going to be San Francisco. Here you're going to want to do 3 things. The first thing you're going to want to do is check out Pier 39. Here you're going to have shops, restaurants, and most importantly, those sea lions. The second thing is you're going to want to take a ferry boat over to visit Alcatraz Prison and learn all about what happened there on that island. Then the third thing is you're going to want to head to Fisherman's Wharf, particularly in Ghirardelli Square. Here you're going to want to either eat dinner there, ride the trolley cars, or get some dessert. Then the second stop on your road trip is going to be staying in Lodi, California, particularly at Yogi Bear's Jellystone Park Camp Resort. This is a great campground, whether you're RVing, whether you're pitching a tent, or whether you want to rent an actual cabin. They have a ton of additional things to do. And so they've got a water park, they've got lazy rivers, they've got laser tag for your older kids with mini golf. Then they have pre-planned crafts and activities for your little one. If you want a full review on Jellystone Park, click the link above here. Then the third stop on your road trip is going to continue north to Clear Lake, California. Clear Lake is going to be just that, a lake. And so this is going to be a humongous lake where you have a ton of things to do. So you could either rent a pontoon boat, you can rent a jet ski, you can have a ton of fun out in the water. But Clear Lake is not only known for its boating, but also its fishing. So our son Jake was able to catch this 4-pounder here at Clear Lake. Check it out. So next, you're going to want to continue heading up north into more of the redwood part of California. And so you're going to want to stop near Crescent City, California. Here you're going to be looking out for the attraction called Trees of Mysteries. And so Trees of Mystery, you can't miss it because 1, there's a ton of signs, but 2, there's a huge Paul Bunyan and his blue ox. But once you get into that park, you're actually going to be met with all things redwood forest. And so you're going to be able to explore and learn everything about the redwood forest. But more uniquely, you're going to be able to walk on a variety of suspended bridges from tree to tree and just have a fun time up high in elevation in the redwood forest. So the 5th stop on your road trip is actually going to take you out of California and into Bandon, Oregon. And so inside Bandon, Oregon, you want to make sure that you check out the West Coast Game Park Safari. So this is a unique small zoo which is going to have an immersive experience. And so when I say immersive, as soon as you walk through the gate, you are literally surrounded by a ton of goats, deer, donkeys, etc. So right then and there, you're swarmed, you get to feed them by hand, etc. Plus, you get to walk around a small, unique zoo. So in this zoo, they had everything from chimpanzees, lions, and tigers, and a grizzly bear. Plus, we got to touch a baby camel, interact with a servo, and a lake. So a super cool, unique experience here in Bandon, Oregon. Now for the 6th stop, while we are continuing in Oregon for one last day, we are starting to make our way back down to California. And so here you're gonna wanna stay at Medford, Oregon. And now you're gonna wanna pick a fun, unique activity. And so that is ziplining. So Rogue Valley ziplining offers a unique experience where they get to take you all throughout the trees. You get epic views, and they have a super fun staff and made ziplining there an incredible time. Check it out. So now stop number 7, you're going to head down into California to Auburn, California. And this is particularly so you can go on one of our most favorite event that we did this entire trip is we went whitewater rafting on the American River. So we've never really heard of this river, but boy, did we know about it after we got done. We went out with American Whitewater Expeditions and this trip was incredible. So if you don't take anything else from this itinerary, we highly recommend 1, going to Auburn, but 2, going on this river with this company in a fantastic time. And boy, did we get wet. Yes, the water was absolutely freezing, but Jake, Gianna, and myself had memories that'll last us a lifetime. Check it out. So before we get to stop number 8, which is Santa Cruz, you're going to want to make a stop at Mount Shasta, particularly at the Shasta Caverns. This is going to be an opportunity where you can go inside the mountain through an actual cavern. So that was a unique experience and where we got to learn a lot and just super cool to be inside a cavern because we've never done that before. But after that, you're going to want to head to Santa Cruz. Here in Santa Cruz, you're going to want to do 2 things. The first one, you want to stay at Mount Herman Adventures. And so at this place, you're going to actually be able to do an aerial park that was unique and something we've never done before. You're going to be strapped into a zip line type harness. You're going to be able to climb throughout various obstacles hung throughout the tree. So walking the plank, different suspension bridges, etc. So not only was this super challenging, but also super fun and sometimes funny when Jake, Gianna, and myself struggled to get through that. So we highly recommend you checking out this aerial park. After you get done with that, only about 15 minutes away, then you're going to be met with our final stop on this road trip, and that is the Santa Cruz Boardwalk. So we, being from Los Angeles, have gone to Santa Monica Boardwalk plenty of times, but this one takes the cake. So this almost looks like a state fair put on a boardwalk. And so they have carnival games, they've got rides, they got carnival foods, etc. And so what better way to end our road trip than here at Santa Cruz Boardwalk? So there you guys have it, our 8-day road trip spanning across 3,000 miles all the way up the coast of California, touching into Oregon and coming back down. And so we felt that we jam-packed this itinerary. We'd love to hear if you think you could replicate this, or if you thought that we should add something different along the way, maybe a different stop or different activity. Comment down below, we'd love to hear from you. While you're at it, please make sure to give us that big thumbs up, hit that red subscribe button for more travel tips and adventures, and most importantly, remember, life's an adventure. Who are you going on it with?